everyone, Tierra here with Lactate Creations. Thanks so much for tuning in to another soap making adventure. And in today's video, we are making the final bar in the March shop update. It is my favorite. I have saved the best for last, as I typically do. And I felt that March, you have to do a green bar soap. I couldn't get away with it. It had to be done. And that is exactly what I've made. I've packed all of the green things I have and could think of into this soap. There's fresh aloe. It is packed full of super greens. I mean, this is like the coolest soap I've made with additives ever. The botanicals on top, the fragrance. I fell in love with the soap, and I could totally see me making it again in the future, and of course keeping a bar of it for myself. We are calling it Green Goddess for a couple reasons. It's sort of inspired by smoothies and like all of these ingredients you could put into smoothies. It's also like my favorite salad dressing is Green Goddess, and spring. All the things coming to life, everything is just turning green again, and so this is the perfect soap for this month. If you're interested in purchasing this soap or any of the ones that you've seen me make, they are available at lunafacecreations.com. We have the Raven Rose, the remake of Clean Bee, and My Outer Space soap. And yeah, let's just get to making the soap because it's just so awesome, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. Let's go. Alright, before we get started into mixing oils and lye solution, I'm going to show you some of the additives that I'm working with here. This is fresh aloe. My friend Erica has a couple aloe plants, and I asked her for some leaves and she brought it over. So I harvested the pulp out of each aloe leaf and added a little bit of water. This is considered part of the water or liquid that you're going to add to the lye solution, so this has been subtracted from the water that I added to my lye. I've got some kaolin clay. I'm going to put that in there. I'm also adding some goat milk powder. Very loud truck. I am adding in some sea clay as well, also known as French green clay. So the whole entire batch is going to have this as a colorant in it. And it's not going to do much for the color of the soap, but it's going to help, I guess, strengthen the green color that I am going to want to achieve. Natural colorants can fade in soap, so I'm just trying to use all the ones that I can possibly think of to color the soap. Also, speaking of colorants, I've got some moringa powder. It's a really big bag, a lot of it, but I'll leave the link for this in the description below. I've also got some spirulina, never-ending supply of that. This is a nice dark green. We're going to use that for some coloring, and whoa, some matcha powder as well. Phew, that spirulina powder, it's smelly, and the matcha. Alright, and then let's see what the moringa powder looks like, because I've never put this in soap before, but I'm hoping I get like different greens out of each of these. So, looks similar to the matcha, but we'll see what they all look like when they're together in the soap. I'm going to give this a quick mix. The aloe is still kind of like jello-y formed. So we're going to blend that so it's a lot smoother, and then we're going to add it to our room temperature oils and our lye solution as well. Alright, divided that off into 3 bowls, sort of equal amounts in each. Add some of the moringa powder to this bowl, some of the matcha powder to this bowl, a little lighter than that moringa. And then for my least favorite, but I really do like the color, is the spirulina. It just smells like fish food, but we're gonna cover that up with some fragrance, and you're not gonna know. It'll smell earthy, but I promise it's not gonna smell like fish food. All right, let's start with mixing up this one, the moringa. And I know when I get done making the soap, I'm not gonna know what color is which, because the design is just gonna be all scrolled together. We'll know probably which one the spirulina is, but I doubt I'm gonna be able to tell the difference between the matcha and the moringa, unless maybe I find like a picture of a soap colored with each, and maybe I'll be able to tell the difference. So let's mix this one up first. All right, let's add our fragrance. It is Moroccan Mint by Crafter's Choice. It has notes of Moroccan mint, cucumber, juicy clementine, cyclamen blossom, lily, and cactus. It's really fresh, kind of gives me like cucumber melon vibes with mint in it. And no vanillin, shouldn't really discolor, maybe a little bit to a yellow, like a light yellow, pale yellow, not worried about it. These colors that you see in this soap now are not going to stay this way. One, they're green, and two, they're natural colorants, and for some reason those two things, when they react with lye, they turn really like pukey, browny, poopy looking colors. So they should go back once they settle into the soap and it goes through the saponification process. So no worries there. It smells so green and so fresh, and I love it. Love it. I love it better than cucumber melon on its own. This is so good. The mint really makes it. All right, let's get this mixed in. I am just going to alternate these colors into my molds, but we'll get them poured in. Look, I've already forgotten which one this is, but it's totally turned brown. I don't know if it was the moringa or the green tea. I want to say it was the moringa. All right, it smells so good. Probably do this at a better angle, but I'm going to kind of do like a side pour with the greens, and then I'll go in with this not green but quite brown looking color right now and just kind of drop that in and just do that back and forth. Probably save some of each color off to the side and decorate the top with it. My pour on my right hand is a little heavier than my left, but it'll be fine. Just do a drop swirl, the rest of it. I'm not going to scrape out the rest of that. Save that for the top and just finish putting in these other two colors. And do the same, not scrape it out. I'm just going to take a chopstick and make a little swirl back and forth on this, and then I've got some additives for the top. Some white peppercorns, some black sea salt, and some eucalyptus leaves. And that is going to be the top of this soap. So for all of these different colorants, like I said, they will fade a little bit. and they're not going to stay this color. But I'm just so super excited to do a whole bunch of soaps in natural colorants. So you guys are going to see more soaps naturally colored. I don't know why I feel this way, but I do. And I have so much of them, I feel like I don't use them enough. I bought this big giant bag of moringa powder, and I told Brad, I was like, apparently you can put it in smoothies. I'm not going to need it all, but maybe you can use it for your protein shakes or something like that. I know I've had it in tea, so maybe I'll try putting it in tea. I'm not a big fan of smoothies. I like smoothie bowls because you can put like fruits and granolas and nuts in it, and there's like some consistency and like texture to it. I gotta have something to chew. I'm just weirded out by smoothies. I don't know why, just am. And then of course they're all superfoods, from the spirulina to the, what is the other one that I use, matcha. They're great for smoothies, so maybe I'll try a smoothie bowl once it gets warmer out, and I'll put in some moringa and matcha in it. I'll pass on the spirulina. I can't get past that one. I'll just use that one for soap, please and thanks. It's about as far as I'll go with that. But yeah, I love this soap so far. It's very simple. It's a lot more simple than the soaps that I typically make, and I am even more excited about it. Strange. Should do them more often, then yet I get really, really excited about the times that I do make them. I should have opened these beforehand. I am struggling here with the peppercorns in the bag. I put a couple of these on, and then I'll give it a spray with the rubbing alcohol. Probably give it a little bit of a tap down so that these botanicals stick and just aren't sitting on top of them. And we'll let it sit for 24 hours, and I'll come back and we'll cut it. I'm super excited to see the inside of this, and I'm super excited to make like other soaps with botanicals and natural additives. I've got a lot of cool things planned. I don't know, it's just like a spring thing. That's what I felt like doing. All right, give you guys a close up. All right, wait till you see the color change in these. It doesn't even look like the same soap. It's so much lighter. It doesn't look like brown poopy colors anymore, but it's still really, really, really faint on those colors. So let's turn it on its side, because those botanicals on top will cause drag marks. And try to line it up here. And not quite. See what the inside of it looks like. Here we go. Alright, I moved it off to the side because that cutter always messes with the focus. Here's the inside. I love it so much. It's very much it reminds me of the cucumber soap that I did probably 2 years ago maybe. And I put, I believe it was aloe and cucumber in it. It's like an adult, like grown-up version. If cucumber melon grew up, this is what it would smell like. And I remember I did like these little cucumber slices on top and some like little cucumber looking flowers on the soap. But this is very similar in smell. It's just so fresh and a little bit of earthy with all those natural colorants in there. I love these swirls. Look at this drop swirl. It's so pretty. So I know these colors are still gonna fade a little bit more. I'm not mad about that. They said it happens with natural colorants. But I just love this design so much, and I'm definitely keeping a bar for myself. These are available for purchase today, so if you guys would like to purchase one, head over to our website and check out all the new bars that are for sale. Stay tuned because I'm going to be doing some more natural colored soaps. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you are new and haven't done so already, subscribe. Join me for more fun soap making adventures, and until next time, I hope you guys have a very nice day, and I will smell you later.